Hi there everyone, it's Sarah here and I have a video for you on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts as part of their YouTube design team, the Wild Bunch. And the project that I have today for you is actually the challenge, the design team challenge set for the month of May. Just slightly late, but I think I'll get away with it this month, seeing as Natasha was late with hers as well. So the theme was actually vacation. To do something around the theme of vacation. So I'll show you what I've come up with. Let me just move this out of the way. And this is a little hint as to what it's going to be. I made a portfolio and I've just finished making this afternoon. I've been at this since about 12 o'clock and it's now about 4:30, so it's taken me about 4.5 hours to complete it from start to finish and come up with the dimensions and things like that. So what I can actually do is, if you're interested in making one of these, I can do a Ustream tutorial one weekend. If you let me know if there's going to be a demand for it, I'll make one and I'll record it so that it's there so you can get all the dimensions and things like that. So what I've done is, as I said, I've made this portfolio and I'll take you through the front of it. It's made out of grey board or chipboard. And I've used quite a bit of Claudine Helmuth's sticky back canvas for the bindings, for the edges. And what I've done is I took a piece of mat board and I put crushed olive distress stain down, and then I just sprinkled some water on it, and that's the kind of effect that it's got. And what I've done is I've cut a little heart out of a map, an Ordnance Survey map, and then I've got some sprigs of heather and then a little bit of green flower down here and some 10mm roses. I will list all the products down below in the description bar for you to get the product codes. So what I've done is I took the chipboard and I actually bound it in actual road maps. And the good thing about this book is I'm going to use this and I'm going to be using it myself. A friend and I are planning a trip up north, the north of Scotland, and it's up round about all the places that are appearing on the front part of the map. So you've got Ben Nevis and Glencoe. Now Ben Nevis is actually the highest mountain in Scotland. And then you've got Glenetive, which is kind of here, and it fitted perfectly because we were only talking about it yesterday when we went swimming. And then on the back we've got Ayrshire, and down at the bottom here we've got Dumfries and Galloway, and that's quite Dumfries and Galloway. I've got a friend down there who has just opened up a little crafty shop, so I'll be taking a wee trip down to see my friends soon as well. So everything's kind of fits in with this map. Now I've used some cotton twill tape just as the binding, and with this it's through the book. I've cut a slit in the chipboard and it's hidden underneath all this in here, and it's the same with this side. It's hidden in below. So this is the inside of the folio, and I've called it, sorry, my trip folio. What I've done is, these are actually, this is the sticky back canvas, so there's no chipboard in here at all down here and here. I'll start off with this side first. I created a little loop in the chipboard for slotting in a pen for taking notes when I'm on holiday. Where to start now? There's that many different bits and pieces on here, I don't know where to start. Right, I'll go to this centre section. A bit of glue. A little bit of glue there. So the centre section, it's got pockets, and what I've done with the pockets is I've kind of made them into wedges. I don't know how best way to describe it. They started off with kind of a 1/4 inch of an allowance, if you like, and then I just flattened it out at the bottom, so you can see that it's kind of on a wedge there. So these two are wedges, and these three folio pockets here are just flat ones. What I did was I put some of the 4mm flatback pearl down either side. I really like that pearl just now. It's good to work with, and it's a nice size. I've got a couple of Tim Holtz clips here, and what I've done is the clip just comes off, and you've got room here. What I did was I just put some of the ribbon over the top of this manila tag, and then I stamped out a little royal bird. I'm sure it's a Prima stamp from either Botanical or Madeline range. It's one of those two. It was out about that time. So you've got room here to journal on the back and put a photograph on the front if you want of your trip, and the same with that one. So that was these two. I haven't put anything in the back one yet, purely because I don't have a tag long enough yet or narrow enough, but it's good for slipping receipts and things in because you've got plenty of room there. The next pocket, again, we've got Wild Orchid Craft coral flowers there. The product codes will be below, and I've just used a bit of the ribbon on this. All the tags are edged in frayed burlap, and then on this bit here I've just cut out a heart and then just did the dashed lines with the opaque white marker. And this was one of the corners that I cut off when I mitered in the book cover, so it didn't go to waste, and I put it on here. So that's another couple of tags, and that they just slot in there like that. And then on this level here, I tried to do the cardstock. I've been trying to do this upside down, and I'm not making a very good job of it. I tried to do the cardstock with the colours of the map, because the map's kind of yellowy, kind of orangey green. So, and on here as well. So I tried to coordinate these colours with the colour on the map. I haven't put anything on these little tags because I take it once I put a small picture in there and journal on the back, there's not going to be much room left to put anything else. And again, I used a little stamp out, that same stamp set from Prima, just there. I used some sticky back canvas and I printed out the little bird again and used a Studio G stamp set to type in the word Scotland. And again, just at the bottom here there are three tiny little dinky tags. They started off this size and I just cut them down and rounded the corners. And I haven't put any flowers or embellishments on the tops of these because they're so tiny. And again, I cut out another heart down here, and that's actually of the Trossachs. And I've been to all these places and I love all these parts of Scotland. And again, there's more paper down here where you've got Ben Lomond. Again, you've heard them in the songs, and they're just places I love to go. So we've got another, on this side here, we've got 3 stems of heather and just some purple and green flowers. And again, I put more map paper at the back here. And the good thing is, because there's an inch allowance on this seam here and it's flexible, it'll take whatever you put in it. So that just kind of folds over like that, and then it ties back up. It's better to use a cotton or a grippy type of ribbon if you're tying a bow in this, because then it won't come out, it'll hold its grip. So that's my little trip folio for Natasha's challenge this month for our design team, the Wild Bunch. So I hope you like it, and I shall see you all soon next week with my next project. And thanks so much for watching, and this will be up on my blog soon as well. So don't forget to check out the Wild Bunch over on the YouTube channel Wild Orchid Crafts to see their design team challenges as well. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.